At number 6, we have Reincarnated as the daughter of the legendary hero and the Queen of Spirits. Okay, imagine being born into royalty, but not just any royalty. Your dad's a freaking legendary hero, and your mom? Yeah, she's the Queen of Spirits. Talk about being born with a platinum spoon. This anime brings a refreshing twist to the reincarnation genre. Our heroine isn't some generic overpowered guy transported from Earth. She's a cute, little girl who just happens to have god-tier parents. But here's the kicker. Despite her crazy bloodline, she's got to grow up and prove herself in a world where expectations are sky high. No pressure, right? If you like adorable protagonists who slowly realize they're terrifyingly powerful, mixed with heartwarming moments and fantasy battles, then this anime is a must-watch. Plus, it's kinda wholesome. Think of it like a fantasy version of growing up with superhero parents, only with more dragons. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. At number 5, we have the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world. You know your old world's toxic when you're literally the strongest exorcist and still get betrayed and murdered by your own people. So what's the logical next move? Reincarnate, of course. This guy gets reborn into a peaceful, magic-filled world. But here's the twist. While everyone else uses mana, our dude sticks to good old spiritual energy, which, by the way, is way more powerful. It's like everyone's using iPhones and he pulls out a magical Nokia that won't die, ever. He keeps a low profile at first, because why not enjoy a second chance at life without all the drama? But you guessed it, trouble comes knocking. And when it does, he goes full exorcist mode, summoning ancient spirits and absolutely wrecking anyone who gets in his way. It's got action, strategy, and a main character who's cool, calm, and dangerously clever. And honestly, there's just something satisfying about seeing an underdog with god-tier powers show everyone how it's done. At number 4, we have the Great Cleric. All right, picture this. You're a Japanese salaryman, working your butt off, and then, boom, you're dead. Classic. But instead of fading into the void, you're reborn in a fantasy world as a healer. Not a swordsman, not a mage, a healer. Sounds underwhelming? Don't be fooled. This anime is about slow and steady growth. Our main character doesn't get any flashy powers right away. He's got to grind hard. Think RPG levels of grinding. But the cool part is watching him figure out the system, hustle through jobs, and use his brain to survive. And as a cleric, he heals people, builds a reputation, and eventually becomes a key player in a dangerous, magical world. It's like watching your favorite underdog rise from nothing, but instead of rapping his way to the top, he's curing diseases and dodging monsters. It's inspiring, it's chill, and it's got enough plot twists to keep you locked in. At number 3, we have Seirei Gensouki, Spirit Chronicles. Let's say you die and wake up in the body of a poor boy named Ryo. Except there's a twist. Your memories from your old life as a Japanese college student are still intact. Confused? Yeah, it's Ryo. But with 2 sets of memories, he's basically got double the brain power, which means he's not just smart, he's strategic. Combine that with a hidden magical ability, and you've got yourself one serious powerhouse. The world of Spirit Chronicles is filled with nobility, corruption, princesses who keep getting kidnapped, and magic academies with strict dress codes. Ryo navigates all of it like a pro, using his past life experience to climb the ranks and uncover a much bigger mystery behind his reincarnation. It's a mix of revenge, romance, and raw power. Think Tales of Arise meets Naruto with just a sprinkle of Isekai drama. Definitely a fun ride. At number 2, we have Tensei Shitara Ken Deshita, reincarnated as a sword. Yep, you read that right. Our main character dies and gets reincarnated as a sword, not a warrior, not a mage, a literal talking weapon. But don't scroll away yet, because this anime is way cooler than it sounds. The sword, who eventually gets named Master, gets picked up by a catgirl slave named Fran, and this unlikely duo? Absolute chaos. In the best way. Fran wants to become stronger and break free from the chains of her past, and Master, well, he's basically a super coach and a deadly weapon all in one. Their chemistry is surprisingly wholesome. You'll find yourself rooting for Fran every time she slices through a monster or tells off some arrogant noble. And Master? He's got major dad energy. Protective, wise, and willing to throw down if anyone messes with his girl. Add flashy fights, cool monster designs, and some genuine character growth, and you've got yourself a unique twist on the reincarnation formula that's equal parts fun and heartwarming. At number 1, we have that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Let's be honest, this one's a classic for a reason. Our main guy dies in modern Japan and wakes up in a fantasy world as a slime. Sounds like a downgrade, right? But not just any slime. He's got an insane ability that lets him absorb powers, analyze skills, and evolve into something stronger every time. Soon, he's not just surviving, he's building a literal nation. Like, this slime becomes a political leader, a war commander, and the central figure in a world of dragons, demons, and deities. Rimuru Tempest, that's his new name, is everything you want in an OP protagonist. He's kind, strategic, and casually overpowered. But what really sets this anime apart is the world building. Every character feels important. Every decision has weight. And somehow, the show manages to balance epic battles with slice-of-life moments that make you go, "Aw." Plus, the humor? On point. You'll laugh, you'll cheer, and you'll probably wish you could get reincarnated as a slime too. No shame. So which one's your favorite? Or better yet, if you had to be reincarnated into any of these worlds, who would you be? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next adventure.